Welcome back to the channel. In the previous video, I said I would share how I become addicted to saving money, and if you haven't seen that video yet, I invite you to watch it. It's packed with amazing content. Now, back to the story. When I was 13 years old, my life was simple, but filled with small moments that shaped the person I would become. I lived with my parents and my 3 siblings in a humble home where every meal was shared with gratitude, and the love of our family was our greatest treasure. My father was a hardworking man, doing odd jobs to put food on the table after the place where he used to work had shut down. But life can be harsh after some time. We lost my father suddenly. The pain was deep, and everything changed. My mother, devoted and strong, started running small businesses to make sure we survived, always dreaming of giving us a better life. She was the one who kept our home standing and made sure I continued my studies. I saw a strength in her I never thought possible, and that gave me even more drive to succeed for her, for my father, and for us. I left home to study applied physics at university, something I was truly passionate about, determined to change my destiny. The journey was tough. There were nights when hunger struck hard and days when loneliness weighed heavily, but I never gave up. I was close to finishing my degree, with only my thesis left, when I got a job opportunity with a good salary, though it was temporary, just 3 months. In the last month, I met who would change my life, true love. She was already working and chasing her own dreams. By her side, I found support, inspiration, and partnership. We didn't have much, but we had each other. There were times I didn't even have money for basic things, and she was there holding me up, helping without asking for anything in return, believing in me. With the little she earned, she shared with me, and even then, she smiled. I kept working hard on my thesis, now not just for me, but for us. And after many sacrifices, I finally graduated something that once felt like a distant dream. Soon after, our first child was born. Fatherhood brought a new kind of responsibility, and with it, a deep desire to change our lives. Even with a degree in hand, reality hit hard. There were no jobs. The doors I expected to open stayed shut, and it was in that frustration that I found a new path. The lack of opportunities pushed me to seek answers. That's when I became interested in finance. I no longer wanted to just survive. I wanted to thrive. I decided to study on my own, and over time, discovered a whole new world, full of opportunities where I could grow, build, and create something of my own. Even with many struggles, I started putting into practice everything I learned, and I created a ritual. Whatever amount of money I earned, no matter how small, I always set aside a portion and saved it for my father. The money came from small jobs, like teaching others what I knew and earning a little from it. And so, for 6 years, I saved with discipline. I knew he'd gone, but I did it as if he's still here. It was a gesture of respect, of connection. As if by saving that money, I was telling him, "Dad, I'm still here. I'm still carrying you with me." My partner knew. She always knew. She accepted it, respected my space. But there was a limit she couldn't cross, that ritual. One day, someone close to her got sick and needed help. We needed money, and she knew I had savings. But I refused. With a heavy heart, I told her, "That money is my father's." She didn't understand. She started thinking I might have a problem. But aside from that, our life was normal. It was just that sacred part. Until she told my mother. One late afternoon, my mother came to see me. She sat down with me, with that tender yet firm look, and said, "Son, you need to stop. Your father lives in you, not in that ritual. He would be proud that you never forgot him, but even prouder to see you moving forward." And that was the moment I opened what I had been saving for years. For the first time, someone saw everything I had kept hidden. 2 suitcases, heavy, silent, filled not just with money, but with longing, pain, and memories. She didn't judge me. She just said, "Use it for you, to grow, to live." Wherever he is, he's already at peace, and you deserve to be too. And that's when everything changed. I took that money and with time and care, started investing. But first, I used part of it to help my family. It's what my father would have done, what my heart asked me to do. The rest, I saved to build a future. It wasn't easy. I learned. I made mistakes. I grew. Today, I can save even more than before. But now, every cent has a purpose. Not to be kept in the silence of pain, but to be built into the noise of life. My father is still with me in every choice, every achievement, every act of sharing, because in the end, the real ritual was turning memory into future. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. And if you're ready to transform your financial life, subscribe to The Drive for Wealth. We're in this together on the path to freedom.